In today's brief video, I want to share with you guys 3 shifts in mindset that I used when I was struggling with active weed addiction. Often, when I was trying to quit, I would find my brain saying to myself, Frank, you want to go smoke weed. Frank, just one more hit. Frank, you want to go buy more weed. And in today's video, I want to address how to speak back to that voice in your head when it's telling you that you want more weed. If you're new to the channel, my name's Dr. Frank. I'm the founder of Addiction Mindset Recovery Coaching Programs, which are dedicated to helping people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content, addictions I once struggled with. For more information about our paid and free coaching programs, be sure to check out the pinned comment, video description, or the link in the bio. Oftentimes when I would quit smoking weed, that addicted voice in my brain would start to ramp up. And I would find myself quitting, but that voice would say, Frank, you want to go smoke weed. Frank, you want to go buy some weed. Frank, you want to stop by the gas station for more nicotine. And what I realized is just because my brain wants something doesn't mean it needs to get or that it's going to get that something. And this is an incredibly powerful shift in mindset. When you can sit there with yourself and your brain is telling you you want something, go smoke weed, go use nicotine, go watch porn. And when you develop the callus and the ability to say to your brain, it doesn't matter. I don't care what you want. You're not getting that thing because I'm going to do what I want to do, not what you want to do. And what I want to do is quit the drug. What I want to do is pursue the opportunities that sobriety provides. What I want to do is get more money in my bank account, get better health. To sit there and deny your brain of something that it wants is an incredibly powerful shift in mindset. And this is a benefit that anyone struggling with addiction stands to obtain by quitting. And I would consider this a superpower. There are millions, if not thousands, of people every day who go through life wanting things that aren't necessarily good for them, that they shouldn't necessarily have, who succumb to that thought process of wanting without even thinking twice about it. When you quit a drug, when you pursue recovery, every day, especially early on, you're challenged with that conversation. And the more you callous your mind and the more you train your brain to say no, wow, that is a superpower that you can start to apply to multiple aspects of your life. To sit there in a conversation with yourself when your brain is saying you want to go smoke weed and you're able to say, it doesn't matter. You're not getting weed today. That's a powerful thing because then you can apply that to, I don't want to work out today. Too bad, you're going to work out. I don't want to wake up for work today. Too bad, you're going to wake up. I don't want to quit my job to pursue entrepreneurship or a side hustle. Too bad, we're going to do it anyways. This is you taking back control. That's the first shift in mindset. Just because you want something doesn't mean that you're going to go after it. And this applies to many areas of life. And this is really the second shift in mindset. There's many things in life that people want that they don't actually achieve or that they don't actually obtain. There was many points in my life where I wanted better health, where I wanted more money, where I wanted a different job, where I wanted a different relationship. And I didn't get any of those things. Now, a large reason why I didn't was because I would simply go pursue addiction versus pursuing those actual things that I wanted in life. But what I'm trying to explain is just because you want something doesn't mean that you have to have it, doesn't mean that you need to feed it to yourself. And people think, well, if I want something, I always get it. And what I'm trying to explain is that's not true. You go through your day-to-day life wanting various different things that you may never get. And guess what? You're okay. You're still here. You're still watching this video. So when your brain is telling you you want weed, remind yourself, hey, there's a lot of things in life that I've wanted. Some I've achieved, some I haven't achieved. And it's going to be okay. I'm still going to wake up tomorrow. I'm still going to be able to speak. I'm still going to be able to move. I'm still going to be able to interact with the world. just because I want something, if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Just trying to put wanting in perspective, because it can feel like our world is going to crumble when we really want something, but realizing like, oh, there's a lot of things I want and I don't always get those things, and I can think of a million examples that cross my mind every day, makes it a little less overwhelming. The third shift in mindset is refocusing on the things that you actually want in life. When your brain is telling you you want weed, you have to talk back and you have to say, no, it's not weed that I want, because I don't want active addiction. I don't want less money in my bank account. I don't want burned relationships. I don't want my health to deteriorate any further. But what I do want is I want to rebuild my health. I do want to save my money. I do want to pursue that side hustle. I do want to pursue that next level in my career or in my faith or in my relationship. Focus on the things and reiterate the things to yourself that you actually want out of life. Every time that addictive voice sneaks into your brain and tells you you want the drug, ask yourself, is it really more addiction that I want? Because there's a reason you're quitting. There's a reason why you're watching this video. And I promise you, it's not because you want more of the drug. It's not because you want more of whatever addiction has provided you with thus far in your life. Refocus on the things that you actually want in life. Now, just because you want something, as I said earlier, doesn't mean you're going to get it. So once you've refocused on the things that you actually want, start to take action towards those things. If it's more money, start saving, start investing. If it's starting a business, start learning how to do that. If it's a side hustle, start diving into it. If it's better physical health, start walking, start swimming, start going to the gym. Start to take action on the things that you actually want to make them become a reality. And this is something that I know with 100% certainty you are capable of. Because when you've wanted weed, you have found a way of getting it. When you needed money to buy weed that you wanted, you have found a way to do that. And let's say money hasn't been a problem for you. Many people who call my offices, money is no issue to them. But they wanted a better life still. They wanted something else that weed was holding back. Start taking actions on those things. If it's your business, start working more on your business. If it's your relationship, start fixing it. Now, lastly, when you do quit, there may be this overwhelming feeling of, I've quit for 3 or 4 months, I've quit for a year, I've quit for 5 years, but I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I thought I would have been. I'm not where I want to be. That's okay, because it's important to remember at least you're not where you once were. Every day I wake up and I look at a situation, and I can say I go through a lot of things relatively, I don't want to say unsatisfied, but I certainly want more out of life. And I think that's a really good thing. I'm not someone who's like, oh, be happy with what you have. Yes, be happy with what you have. But I'm certainly of the mindset of wanting more for myself, wanting better for myself, for my family, for people I care about. Certainly of that mindset. And sometimes that mindset can become overwhelming. And it's important for me and for you to remind yourself, granted, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm certainly better off than where I was. And I'm going to keep going. For that reason, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to acknowledge the things I've achieved, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep creating. I'm going to keep wanting. That's not going to go away. But I'm going to acknowledge things certainly weren't as bad as they once were when I was in active addiction. So, guys, I hope these shifts in mindset help you if you're struggling with weed addiction, or if you're pretty far into your quit. Maybe this is something that crosses your mind. And I would encourage you guys to use these mindsets and apply them after you've quit smoking weed to multiple aspects of life: business, relationships, faith, impulse purchasing, eating. Apply this to many areas of life. You are learning so many tools by quitting a drug. And if you start applying them, I promise you quitting can become a life-changing experience. If you want more information about our one-on-one coaching or about our free guide to quitting weed, check out the pinned comment, the link in the video description, or the link in the bio. Tons of resources out there for you guys.